welcome back to my channel. It's K-Slay. So if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is so long overdue, it's not even funny. As you can tell by the title, I am doing the Midwife Brew because I am still very much pregnant. I'm actually 40 weeks and 1 day. Today is February 2nd. Yesterday was my due date. And I've been checked twice so far and it was 0 centimeters. 0, like Fort Knox tight, not going in. The doctor had me in so much pain trying to finger me.
I'm just not ready for all of this. It's just...
Then I went back yesterday because I walked 6 miles. This, like, you have to walk, you have to do this. It did nothing. It did nothing for me. I walked 11,000 steps and nothing. Yeah, I'm over it. I'm 40 weeks, it's perfectly safe. And let's get right into the video. The Midwife Brew is like a concoction. It's a brew that calls for 4 ingredients. So this is just lemon ginger tea, but the main ingredients that the brew calls for is lemon verbena, which is inside of this tea. So my problem was too, don't mind this now. I've been, like I said, I've been going through it. What I've been looking for is an actual tea that's marked lemon verbena. There is no such thing. What it is several different types of teas and brands that have lemon verbena in it. So it was very confusing to me. Like, you'll see many different videos of Midwife Brew and women will be looking for lemon verbena and then they'll go get the same brand that everyone else has because it's just what they see, so they just, but what I realized is you just have to read the ingredients. Like, you can use any brand as long as it has lemon verbena within it. So that's that. Of course, castor oil. This is the main ingredient. Almond butter. This thing was hell of expensive. It was like $13. I wish I could take the 2 scoops out and bring it back. Last thing is apricot nectar. Now, apricot nectar is another thing that I was looking all over for. The brand that I think everyone uses is like Jinx. What I did realize is apricot juice is the same thing as apricot nectar. You can just get apricot juice, or if you see, I think other people substituted the juice for mango nectar. This is what I found in my key food. This is what I'm going with. Like I said, the main ingredients is this. So as long as you have something around the area of the other things and you have your castor oil, that's what's gonna get everything started. Another tip that I learned from another video with the lemon verbena, because it's a brew, it's a tea, you have to basically boil it and sit. However, this I had sitting in the fridge. This is like freaking peanut butter. All of those temperatures and stuff, I'm not with it. So what I did was, I planned to take this yesterday, but I started having a little bit of contractions here and there and I got really tired and I kind of got discouraged and I just was like, I'm just gonna lay down and rest all day. So what I did was, the night before yesterday, I actually brewed the tea. I took what is this called? 2 tea bags. Rude. I took 2 tea bags and, Bella, I need you to get down. Hello, people are watching. Thank you. I took 2 tea bags, I brewed it the night before and I let it sit so it can really marinate and get to room temperature. So when I did mix in the apricot juice and everything else, that it would be already cool, because what I see women doing is putting it over ice. That's way too much for me to drink. This concoction already is like the glass that you have to fill up is like huge. And from what I see, some people drink it like within half an hour and stuff like that. I'm killing it in like less than 2 minutes. I don't have time for that. So let's get started on making this brew, because it's time to get this little boy out. Just tell y'all what I don't have. I don't have a measuring thing, but I got common sense. So the brew calls for 10 ounces of apricot juice, 8 ounces of the lemon verbena, 2 tablespoons of the almond butter, and 2 tablespoons of the castor oil. So I know that 10 ounces of this is like 1 can of soda, and the lemon verbena tea is 8 ounces, which is 2 ounces less than a can of soda. So we're gonna rock out with that. And I will put the information down below. So that's on. This is a food processor, by the way. It is not a blender. This is the tea that I let brew. All right. It's a little ghetto, but this is what we're gonna do. I've got a brand new baby's bottle. So I'm making a mess. I wish I would have just had the cups.
1 eternity later.
Of the lemon verbena tea. That's 1, 2. And literally, what I did was my Keurig. I have a Keurig, and what I did was I just put 2 bags in, and I did the largest cup on the Keurig, and it measured out exactly 8 ounces. All right. So that's 8 ounces. 10 ounces of the apricot juice. I don't know what this. It smells good. I've never had this before. All right, so this is 4. This is another 4. And now we need 2. It's 10 ounces right there. As you can see, this fills up pretty fast. You need 2 tablespoons of each of these. So it calls for 2 tablespoons. Now, when I was pregnant with Savannah, I had my doctor's appointment Monday, and then I went in, she checked my cervix, and I was 4 centimeters dilated, or 3, something like that. She basically told me, she wrote me a prescription for castor oil, and she said, I'm gonna put a little bit more.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I'm not playing. I put 3. The ingredients calls for 2. I've seen a woman use 4, and she literally got to the hospital at 11 o'clock and had her baby at 11:14. I ain't pushing it, but I'll do 3. But like I was saying, my doctor said, she gave me a prescription for castor oil. I'm not sure why she gave it to me. This was 11 years ago, but she gave it to me, and I'll tell you, that thing worked. And I didn't have a Midwife Brew. I had castor oil and orange juice. That's what she told me to do. That's what I did. I was young, I was inexperienced. I had to figure things out by myself. YouTube was not popping like that. Ooh, this thing is liquidy. It smells like peanut butter though. It's very oily. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's very like, see that? That's weird. But this is almond butter. What I did was to take it, and she said, eat. Well, I don't even think she told me to eat. Nah. She goes 1 tablespoon. Oh my God. See what I mean? It just glides right off once you got the castor oil on it. Back to the story. I keep getting distracted. But she told me to take the castor oil at midnight, and she told me to take it maybe 11 or 12 at midnight. I can't remember the time specifically, but it was definitely towards the end of the night. And she said, do not eat anything after midnight. And so she said, so I did. And I will tell you, my stomach was the size of where you see it now. And she told me to make sure I get up early in the morning and be at the hospital at 6 a.m. to get a room. The hospital that I delivered in was Maimonides. Maimonides is a very popular hospital for pregnant women or pregnancies or labor and delivery. A lot of Hasidic Jews have their babies there. I just felt like that's a hospital that she delivered at. I didn't really know much about the hospital prior to her, and I got there early. When I got up in the morning and my dad drove me to the hospital, literally my belly was in my lap. My stomach had dropped. Like when they say your stomach drops, they not playing. It drops like a ball, like it's down in your lap. So castor oil, I know for sure it worked. The last time that I took it, I said I took it 2 tablespoons with orange juice. So with all of this stuff going on now, I feel comfortable taking 3 tablespoons. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician. This is something that I looked up on YouTube. By all means, do your own research, figure it out on your own. Don't hit me up like, hey, you told me to do, not doing that. I don't got no money, I can't be sued anyway. It is what it is. Back to this. It don't smell bad. It smells like peanut butter and it smells like a peanut butter milkshake. I don't know. I don't got time for that. Let me go get a cup. Oh, I don't want to pour it. See, it looks like a peanut butter milkshake. Ugh. I like peanut butter with the nuts. All right, bottoms up. They said it's better with the ice, but so it is 1:59 right now, Sunday, February 2nd. It don't taste bad. It tastes like peanut butter and I don't know. It just don't, it's not, I don't know, it don't taste good. When you can't sleep at night and you can't get up off the bed and you gotta move your stomach first before you roll over, you can't tie your shoes, you can't shake your legs, and everything hurts, and the steering wheel is touching your stomach, and you got this crib and everything set up with no baby sitting in it, and you can't just get up, and you can't see your stuff no more. Okay, you gotta feel for it. I could drink it. Like I said, it is now 2:01. I drank it in less than 2 minutes. And let's see if it works. But let's hope that the next part of this video that you see, it will be me with a white and blue hospital gown on. Because most of the videos that I see them taking the brew, and then I see them in the hospital, then I see a baby. So keep your fingers crossed. My makeup is done. Let's hope that this thing works. See you guys in a little bit. It's now 3:03. 3:02, which is exactly an hour. And I feel nothing. I just had a bagel with some eggs and a half a bottle of water to hopefully put something in my system. This thing has to work. Like, it has to work. I'm going insane. It has to work. The contractions have definitely stepped up. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling them. I'm just trying to breathe through it and sway with my legs open and walk so that hopefully I am starting to dilate as the contractions start to become more intense. It's 4:16. I took the brew at 2:01 and yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. I'm not gonna go anywhere yet or anything like that until, like, you know, they become a little more either intense or they are more back to back. As of right now, they're like I want to say between 5 and 10 minutes and 10 minutes apart. The doctor says do a lot of squats. I'm gonna go sit on the bowl in a little while and so it is now 7:12 and my contractions are very intense. They're getting worse and worse, especially in my back. I'm clearly driving myself, like, but I will definitely pick up again once I get to triage.
Hehehe